Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bucks County Beer Reviews. Today we have a quick little review here on something I picked up at the Acme supermarkets in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. It's a Grapefruit IPA from Ghostfish Brewing Company, and they are out of East Westfield, New York. Not to be confused with West Eastfield, New York. This is from East Westfield, New York. Got it? Now, I saw this can there at the store, and I picked up a six-pack of it for a little more than $17. It was rather expensive, but I never had anything from Ghostfish Brewing. So that got me excited a little bit. I said, oh, there's a new one. And it was canned on 7/15/24. It's less than a month old. I read this part here. It says, American IPAs are known for their citrusy hop punch, but we cranked up the juice on this one, brewed with real grapefruit and a mysterious experimental hop from Washington State's Yakima Valley. This IPA is a serious citrus bomb, lively and bright, bracingly bitter and eminently refreshing. You'll wish it grew on trees. And that's where I stopped reading, and I said, I'm going to give that one a try. It sounds good. And then I saw it's a dedicated gluten-free brewery. I did not realize that. I have had a gluten-free beer before. It was this one here, which came from Africa, Nigeria, I think it was. Nigeria, yep. It was called Star. I sent some out to other beer reviewers, and they reviewed it. It was okay. That was gluten-free, as is this one here. The ingredients are sorghum. That's what was in this one. So they're not using malts. Malts apparently is where the gluten comes from. They're using sorghum, rice, candy syrup, maltodextrin. I should have looked that up. I don't really know what that is, but it doesn't sound like something I really want. Hops, grapefruit puree, and yeast. 100% gluten-free. 5.5% ABV and 85 IBUs. They did put that right on the can there. Okay, so we're going to try it, and we'll see. It gets a 3.39 on Untapped with 10,781 ratings. That's neither a terrible score nor a very good score. It's kind of right in the middle. So let's check it out. Shakluk. It does smell like grapefruit. They didn't lie about that part. It's got a nice color. The head is big bubbles. Seems to be fading very rapidly. Not the kind of head I like to see. I like a nice big foamy head that lasts for a long time. It's a kind of a neat can, but it's got a stick-on label. Grapefruit IPA. The head is gone. It smells grapefruity and sweet. Kind of almost artificial sweet. But it might not be. No head to try, so we're going to dive right in. Cheers. It is a little bit sweet. It's got a strong grapefruit bitterness, but it doesn't remind me of a hoppy bitterness. It's more of just like the bitterness that you're getting from grapefruit. It's not terrible. It's kind of dry. I want to say it's sweet, but it's not really sweet. It leaves kind of like a sweet residue in your mouth a little bit. You can tell that it's different than your regular IPAs. I mean, if sorghum was better than malts for IPAs, they would all be using it, or most of them. So this is for people that, for one reason or another, their bodies cannot handle gluten. And this is not awful. Other than grapefruit and bitterness, I'm not getting much else. And unusual, little bit of unusual sweetness. Maybe that's what that maltodextrin is. This did win a bronze medal in 2015 at the Great American Beer Festival and a bronze medal at the 2016 for Gluten Free beer. I think if you put this up against regular non-gluten free beers, it would probably come in next to last. But if for gluten free, it's not awful. Uh, 3.39. That's probably about where I would be with it. I don't mind that dry bitterness. You know, I like bitterness, but it doesn't remind me of hoppy bitterness, as I've already said. I'm going to go 3.25 on it. That's not a horrendous score. I won't buy it again because I don't need gluten-free beers. I can handle gluten. Apparently, it hasn't been bothering me. So, but for those that need a gluten-free beer, this one is worth a try. It's not awful. And I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Come to the Honeycomb Hideout.
I'm Big Betty the Blind Bomber, and I want a big cereal.
Honeycomb's big, yeah. It's not small, no. Honeycomb's got a big bite. Big taste and a big bite.
Right. A good breakfast featuring post honeycomb cereal gives you a
Big bite.
it tastes right.
Honeycomb bite. It tastes right.